Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch, and welcome today to something a bit different. I've only ever done this once before. It's a collection review of someone else's collection, or at least part of someone else's collection. This someone seemingly cannot stop buying Tudors. They currently have 11 of them and actually just bought a 12th last week. Who is this person, I hear you ask? Well, let's just call him Mr. Beard of the Beard and Bezel Instagram page. I will, of course, leave a link to said page in the description of the video. Do me a favor, please click the link and give the man a follow. Now, I met Mr. Beard a number of years ago. He's a lovely man. He's loaned me watches before for review, and we've caught up several times on Sydney's admittedly rather small watch circuit. Now, I saw one particular Instagram post last month, the one that I ended up using for the thumbnail of today's video, a box full of Tudors. I saw it and I asked him if he'd be interested in making this video, and he kindly said yes and came down to my garden shed in the middle of nowhere to do it. So thank you very much, Mr. Beard. What are these 11 Tudors then? Why has he bought them all? And what's the mystery 12th? Let's flip the camera and find out. Well, Mr. Beard, first of all, welcome to the studio. You're my first ever guest in the new studio.
Thank you. It's really appreciated, Jody, to have the opportunity here to be in your studio.
No, I'm delighted that you have brought this obsession collection. I don't know, confess your sins. How on earth have you ended up with 11 Tudors, and I believe there is a 12th Tudor that even I don't know what it is that you're going to show us at the end of the video today?
There is indeed. Some people would probably say I'm quite delusional.
Yeah.
I just can't help myself.
I take it the Tudor salesperson does not say that you're delusional at all. I'm sure they're delighted when they see you coming through the front door.
I'm sure they are.
So, how did this begin,
Oh, it.
and when will it end?
I don't think it can. I have to hold myself sometimes, though. When will it end? That's a very good question. But we'll go back to when it all started.
We'll go back to the beginning. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at all 11 of these plus the mystery 12th watch in the chronological order that you bought them. Yeah, I think
that's great.
I think that's great. I think that kind of makes sense. We can, all enjoy your slow demise, your spiral into Tudor madness from the beginning to the end. I think that's a great idea. Some stunning watches. I got two myself. Interestingly enough, you don't have the two that I have. So, are you looking to add two more to your collection today, perhaps? Did you bring your wallet?
I brought one, but not two.
But not two. Okay, right. Let's start appropriately enough from the beginning. All right then, so this is number one, and rather conveniently, Mr. Beard, you have a similar wrist size to me. Maybe I could borrow some of these at one point. Although you have confessed that this is not in fact number one, this is number three. You had a black base silver before this.
Correct.
And what else?
Black Bay S&G GMT.
S&G GMT, so they both got chopped.
They both did.
So you're not averse then to selling occasionally?
If I had to, I'd preferably rather not sell.
You'd rather not sell it. So when did you get this one, and how did you end up with this one then? What is it for a start? It's the Panda Chronograph.
It is, and I purchased this at the Tudor boutique in Sydney. I was very fortunate enough to get it when there was a lot of hype around this.
Yeah. These were selling at a premium at one point, weren't they?
They were. They were indeed. And it was my first chrono I ever had in the collection. And I was very much looking forward to having a chrono, and I really resorted to having this.
This one, well, yeah, first but not the last chrono. Let's put it that way and move on. Okay then, next up, watch number two, which is technically watch number four. A bit of an unusual one, Lefty Pelagos. I really like these, and I'm guessing you also really like these.
This is where my obsession for Tudor all began.
Right. So this was, the other three Tudors were just a kind of a prelude. This is where you really fell down the rabbit hole.
Oh, and how I fell down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. So how did you end up with this one then?
I ended up with this particular piece. I thought it was quirky. I thought it was different. I wanted a left-hand drive
Mhm.
from beginning. This was actually the piece that I was really looking forward to getting, but I couldn't source it anywhere. I couldn't find it at a local ID. I couldn't find it anywhere, but eventually I did find one, and once I did, it was game over.
That was it, yeah. I love the kind of Fotina on these, you know, the lightweight, the sinister looking finish to the titanium, but that, I've always thought that was a little bit unnecessary. You know, that's like showing you're working in maths class. You don't have to show you're working, you just have to get the answer right. You don't have to show how you did it, Tudor, with that kind of thing on the clasp there.
It just shows their capabilities.
Yeah, okay, okay. We'll give them a pass and we'll move on. There we are, Mr. Beard. You just cooed when you saw this one under the lens. A bit of a thing for this FXD MN then, have we?
This is where I just fell head over heels for this particular piece. I wanted to try to source this locally as well. And when it first came out, I think it was September, October 2021, I knew I had to have it. I was actually in bed when it actually got launched. I saw the counting down timer
Yeah.
and I just had to have it.
I think we've all been there. I think we've all got up at an ungodly hour to get an order in for a watch that we had to have. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. Lovely watches these, but MN, and you're not wearing it on the MN. What's going on? This is some kind of single pass. What is this one?
This-
Silicone?
Rubber,
Rubber? Rubber? Okay, single
rubber.
pass FKM. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't find the MN comfortable?
The Velcro I felt was a little irritating at times.
Yeah.
The original one. So I just wanted something which is quite simple and
Yeah.
easy to put on and great for summertime. So yeah.
Looks good. I'm with you on that one. Good choice. Right then, what do we have here? I have reviewed a lot of Tudors on the channel, but I have not reviewed this one. And why have I not reviewed this one? That is lovely. What is it?
We have the Tudor FXD Alinghi Chrono.
Okay.
Red Bull.
Red Bull. Now, it's not Red Bull Formula One. It's Red Bull.
For Tudor sailing team.
It's Red Bull Sailing. Who knew that Red Bull sponsored sailing teams? I certainly didn't, but there you go. So what is this made of? It looks like it's not made of metal.
It certainly isn't. It's got quite a few different materials. So it has titanium pushers. It has carbon composite as its case.
Okay.
And its bezel, from memory, I recall, is titanium.
Titanium bezel as well. These are lovely. And this is obviously an automatic chronograph.
Correct.
Yeah.
70 hours power reserve.
Okay. All of that. And super light. And you have a type, obviously, because it's the same rubber one piece as on the other one. So
It is.
that just works for you.
It sure does.
Yeah, works for me too. Okay, I'm beginning to see a few themes apart from Tudor. There's a lot of Pelagos in your collection, a lot of FXDs in your collection as well, Mr. Beard. Did you just have to collect the set? Has it become Pokemon for you with Tudors?
I think it has.
Yeah, yeah. And again, it's the same rubber band on this one as well. So lovely, lovely watches. Do you prefer the blue or do you prefer the black?
That's a very, very difficult question. But if you really push comes to shove,
Yes.
I think it has to go to the original MN.
You like the blue one?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I'm a black guy. I struggle. I really struggle with blue watches. So.
But never ask me that question because I want to keep
Yeah,
both.
you want to keep them both. So, all right, yep, moving on. Now, this one is very similar, but also a bit different at the same time. The only GMT in your box.
Same but different.
Yeah, yeah. So tell me about this one. Just a Pelagos
This is-
FXD GMT?
Correct.
Yeah. Well, there we are. That was brief. All right, this is nice. Yeah, I like black. I like Pelagos, and I don't mind a little bit of color here and there. So we've had sailing. This is what, cycling sponsored now as well?
Yep. Now we're on to cycling.
Tudor certainly splashing the cash. What's so special about this one then? Is it all carbon?
It is.
Yeah,
It's all carbon.
very, very nice. And when did you pick this one up?
Too many Tudors, so I don't remember having had this.
Sometime between 2022 and now then. I guess you picked it up on release. Are you on first name terms with your Tudor rep?
I am.
And do they ply you with alcohol when you go in?
No, I'm just naturally based on alcohol.
They
When I walk into the store,
should.
I'm pretty drunk.
Have you bought all of these from the same place?
I have.
Yeah, and do you get a Christmas card?
No.
You should. You bloody well should. You've bought, nearly a dozen Tudors from the same dealer now. They should.
I don't do it for the Christmas card.
No.
I do it for the passion.
You do it
of
for the love.
Yeah, do it for
That's,
the love.
that is nice to hear.
Yeah.
Now, as they say, one of these things is not like the others. I'm sure if you saw the whole box earlier on, you'd have spotted the one and only vintage piece. Everything else is current catalogue, Mr. Beard. This one is definitely not. Tell me about this one. Although, I guess half of it is current catalogue when I do the wrist roll there. What is going on?
Yeah, it's a bit of a mish between new and old there, with the bracelet being new and the actual watch being old.
So how old is this is a Tudor Submariner.
We're looking at a Tudor Submariner 9411 reference number
Okay.
from 1977.
Oh, good year. And the bracelet is not from 77.
No, the bracelet is from
The
2023.
bracelet has still got its stickers on
I
it. My
know.
OCD is twitching there, dying to peel those off, but I won't. I'll do that to you. So this is what a rivet bracelet with T-fit clasp from a brand new watch.
This is taken off a Black Bay 54, this
54.
bracelet, yeah. So
Okay.
a friend gave it to me
Really?
because he wanted to have his 54s only on NATOs. So I bought the bracelet from him.
That is a good friend, a crazy friend, but a good friend. So, obviously you fell down the rabbit hole with this one. You're on a minefield. Is it running well? Did you get it all certified and, checked out before you bought it?
I found it on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh,
of all places.
God, of all places, one up off Gumtree and Craigslist, but not far off.
But it's beautiful and it's all in original condition, full
Yeah.
set, box papers, everything.
Yeah, I love the kind of ghost bezel on it. It just looks fantastic. Beautiful. Well done, well done.
Thank you.
All right, so we had the Panda earlier on. You have two more Black Bay chronographs in your collection. These are the David Beckham specials, I believe.
They are.
They are.
And we're looking at the Flamingo Blue.
Flamingo blue.
Who knew flamingos were blue?
I did not know flamingos were blue. There's a tiny little bit of actual flamingo pink there, here and there on the dial. But so this is another one of these kind of hot Tudors that we're trading at a premium from 23 or 24, this one?
No, recently, 2024.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I see. So they released the pink one first and then this one, but you bought them the other way around.
I bought them the other way.
I got you. Well, that segues neatly, doesn't it, into the pink one. What's your personal preference then? You've obviously got three of the same watch. Now, I've had three of the same watch before, but they've been Casios and not Tudors, Mr. Beard. You're kind of next level in that respect. You like the pink one, the blue one, or the white one the best?
All three.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. I suppose otherwise I would be asking you why you hadn't sold the other two. But yeah, all three. I like the pink. I think a nice fun color. The blue's great, but yeah, the pink's a bit of fun. Nice for summer.
When you have three children, you can't get rid of them.
Yeah, okay. You love them all equally. All right, second last, and definitely by no means least, look at this bad boy. This is actually a Formula One watch then, isn't it?
Yes, a very special Formula One
Sure
watch.
is, yeah. Tell me about it.
So this was released recently. This is the Carbon 25 from Tudor. We're
Ooh.
looking at something that is quite experimental in some terms, in some ways, I should say. The date wheel is carbon, the subdials are carbon, the pushers are titanium,
Yeah.
and the case is carbon.
That's next level.
And last but not least,
Yes.
the strap
Oh.
is made from recycled Formula One tires.
Now you're talking. So this is not the Tudor don't sponsor the Red Bull team. They sponsor the second team. So they sponsor the V Carb Cash App Toro Rosso Alpha Tauri, that one, whatever they're calling themselves this week. So I think Daniel Ricciardo, did he wear one of these until he got sacked?
Think so.
Yeah, probably. The kind of revolving door of Red Bull drivers. But yeah, this is beautiful and super light as well. Yeah, this is my favorite, I think, not just because of the Formula One connection, but because how easy and comfortable it is to wear. So
Exceptionally comfortable. And each piece has a B01, modified B01
Yep.
movement. And throughout all the chronos that you've seen, each time the case gets slimmer and slimmer.
slimmer and slimmer, yeah, and lighter in this case as well. So lovely. All right, that was the 11. There is, of course, the mystery watch then. Let's move on to that one. Okay, then. I've no idea what is in here. There's a bit of weight to it, but not too much. So let's, I guess, Mr. Beard, you should tell me what it is while I'm opening it. Surprise, surprise. It's a Tudor. It's a Tudor.
Oh, and it's my first ceramic Tudor.
Oh, okay. I will be careful not to drop it then. So you bought this one in between taking the photo that inspired the video and that I used in the thumbnail, and now, which is less than a month, Mr. Beard.
I actually purchased this last week.
Last week, this one is kind of box fresh. So again, tell me about this ceramic, you say?
So here we have the first Cash App watch. It's
Yep. At least you know what the team's bloody called, the Cash App. How charming. This is my Tudor Cash App. Would you like an advance?
Maybe
Yeah.
it'd be great if it could pay me some cash,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
exactly. Yeah. 41 millimeters. It's a black bay. It's blue and it's made of ceramic.
It is.
Ceramic bezel, ceramic case, ceramic crown as well, perhaps?
It
Or
is
is
a
it
ceramic crown.
ceramic crown? There you go. Who
Yes.
knew? So, as I said, don't drop it.
And this is all part of the Daring collection. So now there's only one piece missing in the Daring collection range for
Which
me to
is?
collect.
Which is?
The Black Bay 54 Lagoon.
Ooh, okay. I will pop in a photograph of that one now, the Black Bay 54 Lagoon. Look, there are obviously watches missing from your collection. So you don't have a three-hand Black Bay, you don't have a Black Bay 58, you don't have a Royal, you don't have a Glamour, you don't have a 1926. Is that because you don't like them or just because you run out of money eventually?
I think it's more because I am more keen on sports
On the
watches,
sports models, yeah.
and predominantly I much prefer going down the Pelagos range.
Yeah.
I have a very special place in my heart for the Pelagos.
you
I think
certainly do.
I think it's where Tudor's best is.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree. I think it's they're kind of mighty watches. Look at the size of the Tudor catalog these days compared to where it was 5 or 6 years ago. You know, it was empty, and now it's absolutely stuffed with different versions. Is there an end to this? Are you going to stop buying Tudors at some point, or are you just going to buy another box and then fill that one as well?
We're on to vintage now, so it's a long, deep hole.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, Mr. Beard, I got to say thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming all the way down to the bush, to the studio today, and thank you for showing all of us this ridiculous, insane Tudor collection. Do you know how much you spent on all of these?
I have a Excel spreadsheet,
Yes, that's very appropriate.
but I tend not to look at it.
Yeah, I don't necessarily blame you for that. I think once you start adding up money in watch boxes, you probably stop adding to those watch boxes. So enjoy them, Mr. Beard. Fantastic collection. You know, we love our watches, and you wear all of these as well, don't you?
I do. They're in rotation.
They're not definitely not safe journeys. You saw the scratches on all of those clasps. So fabulous. And I hope for your sake that Tudor have a very, very quiet 2026, or you're going to have a very, very expensive 2026.
Being that Tudor's turning 100, I think it's going to be a very expensive
Oh,
one.
God. Oh, God. Right, speak to your bank manager now. Thanks very much, mate. Lovely to chat to you today.
Thank you.
So there you have it. Thank you once more, Mr. Beard. You are, of course, utterly mad. But then again, so's the man with 12 Seikos or 12 Casios in a box. You've just got a bit more money in your box than they have in theirs. Like I said, I've only really done this once before with Mr. X's collection a long, long time ago, but I do it with mine every year. Thanks for watching this one. I'll see you over there.